This is ABC Action News.
Emotions filling a Pasco County courtroom right now as movie theater shooter Curtis Reeves pleads to get out of jail. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And good afternoon. I'm Dia Riley. We should find out today if Curtis Reeves is going to be freed on bond. We want to go right to Laura Harris. She's following every moment. She's live in Dade City this afternoon. Laura?
Dia, unfortunately, we might not find out today if he will be getting bond. I can tell you, I walked out of the courthouse just a short time ago, and the judge is starting to lose his patience with all of this, especially with defense attorney Mr. Escobar. I want to bring in, though, Jeff Schwartz with us. He is our legal analyst. And from what you heard, we heard all this testimony with the audio recordings right after that interview with Curtis Reeves. What are you making of that?
Well, Mr. Reeves appears to be incredibly calm for someone who has just been involved and engaged in a shooting. He's clearly setting himself up as the poor old man who has been threatened, and that he felt that way. The wife didn't appear to have much to say. She didn't want to say anything bad about her husband. She clearly was trying to distance herself from any information she could provide, and that's kind of the way that it went. That audio is actually Mr. Reeves' defense and may ultimately result in him not testifying at trial.
And you and I were sitting side by side in that courtroom. I can tell you one of the things Curtis Reeves said on that interview right after this shooting to detectives, he said, if I had it to do all over again, it would have never happened. But he talked about how his hands were hurt, his back was hurting. He's got all of these ailments because of his age. Do you think this is a good defense? Do you think he might get bond today?
Well, he was doing more than that. He was trying to identify with the police officers that were interviewing him by talking about his time on the SWAT team and how the job takes a toll on your body, and you think that you're some sort of gorilla and you're able to withstand all of this, and now it's catching up with him. That's kind of the way that he was approaching it with the police officer. He was using his techniques that he learned as a police officer with the police officer who was using his techniques. It was a very interesting conversation.
Very quickly, do you think he gets bond?
I think in the end, he probably will get some sort of release. I think that that's probably in everyone's best interest other than the victim's family who would like him to remain. But I think the judge will exercise his discretion and probably give him some form of release.
And of course, thank you so very much for being with us. We do appreciate it. He's going to go back into the courtroom. Ashley Glass, my colleague, is in there right now. She's live tweeting. You can find her at AshleyGTV on Twitter. You can also go to our website at abcactionnews.com. We'll be streaming this live all day for as long as it's happening. The judge told us on Wednesday he expected this to all be over by today at 6 o'clock. By the looks of it right now, we still might not have any answers by the close of business today. For now, we are live in Pasco County, the Dade City Courthouse. Laura Harris, ABC Action News.